You could say the N-word?
I feel like I can say it, but not because of that, and I'm gonna tell you why.
Bro looks white.
What the are you gonna do about it?
Damn. What the fuck are you gonna do about it? What's popping, YouTube? It's the boy J Feeding, bringing back with another video here on the YouTube channel. If you guys are not addicted, get evicted, because we taking over South Africa. That's the mission. Hell, I'm taking over the world, not South Africa. Yeah, guys. If you guys are not locked in, make sure you guys get locked in, guys. Get locked in with yourself. Grind. Do everything you gotta do for that cheese. We getting that cheese out here, bro. We ain't playing around, okay? Make sure you guys drop a like. I'm gonna wait for you to drop a like. Thank you for dropping a like. Make sure you guys subscribe, guys. Road to 10 million subscribers. Yeah, Mexican rapper ends his career after saying this about black people.
Black community and the Hispanic community have been at odds for a long time. And with the ICE raids happening around the country, in particular in LA, black people are not ashamed to tell Latinos how they really feel. For those of them who are getting deported back to their original countries, black people are like, bye-bye.
Wow. It's one thing to say bye-bye, but it's another thing to just let it happen. If this is actually what's going on, then black people, you guys might be on the wrong side right now. You can't say bye-bye. If I'm getting deported and you say bye-bye to me, I don't care if it's friendly. I don't care if it's a good thing, but I'm not gonna allow that to happen.
But in certain parts of the country, blacks and Mexicans don't have a big issue. And that's like in Northern California or even in certain parts of Texas. Now, Texas does have a lot of Hispanics and a lot of blacks, but in certain partitions, blacks and Mexicans run together. Now, like I said, this is something to be seen in Northern California, like in Sacramento, where I'm from, where blacks and Mexicans typically have a close relationship. And sometimes you can get Mexicans in black gangs or vice versa. And so Mexicans can get a pass to a certain degree. And that is where we get a guy like Mexican OT. Now, if you look at Mexican OT, from what I can see from the guy, he's not like your typical Hispanic type rapper. He looks like a guy that, you know, he definitely is Mexican, but I mean, he got a grill.
What you mean, bro? This is the most Mexican looking dude I've ever seen in my life. If I saw this guy, I don't care if I saw him in El Dorado Park. That's like a park where there's mostly colored people. He's Mexican. You can see this is a straight Mexican dude. He's got the Mexican stash, the mullet, like that tats. I'm just saying, man. Some things are just obvious. Y'all gotta open your eyes, man.
He got a shag. I mean, he kind of maybe raps on the same style of flow from what I can tell, like a black dude. But there's an issue.
What's the issue?
He uses the N-word.
Whoa. I don't know why. Listen, I don't know why Mexicans and colored people, I'm talking about Mexicans, because in South Africa, colored peoples, yeah, y'all had the beef with Tyler. Don't start that with me, okay? There's a thing called colored people, and they're basically the Mexicans of our place. I'm not into arguing about that. But why do y'all feel like you have the right to say nigga? I might be South African. I never went through the nigga life, but I get to say nigga because they got the niggas from where I'm from. So it affected me. I could have had friends. I could have met people born from the generation before slavery, and it could have been my soulmate. So I deserve to say the N-word. It's my thing. But you as a Mexican, you were never there. Where do Mexicans even come from? Mexico. Obviously, but like, isn't there like history of Mexicans? Were Mexicans just there? Did Mexicans just come out of nowhere? I don't know, but that's besides the point. You never went through slavery, so you don't get to say the N-word. No, I disagree. Mexicans cannot say the N-word, y'all. And y'all be so comfortable. Y'all be so comfortable, bro.
About it.
Do you feel like you could say the N-word?
I feel like I can say it, but not because of that, and I'm gonna tell you why.
Bro looks white.
What the are you gonna do about it?
Damn. What the fuck are you gonna do about it? He does have a point. Hold up, let me. It's raw and unfiltered. I don't need to edit to blow up, y'all. I'm gonna show y'all. Alright, sorry about that. What did he say? I forgot what he said. Hold up.
What the are you gonna do about it?
I ain't gonna do shit. No cap. I am not fighting nobody for them saying that nigga word, bro. If a white person, even a white person, came up to me or was shouting out, nigga, unless he's doing it to me up front, like he's coming to me, he's like, nigga, then yeah, his ass is getting rocked. He's getting put in the ground. I'm gonna turn him into the N-word. I don't think you can say that on YouTube. I'm gonna turn that dude into the N-word. I'm gonna So don't say it to me. But if you're saying it in a rap song like this guy, I can't do nothing, bro. And I don't care. But I feel disrespected still. I still do feel disrespected, but it's like disrespect from a distance. You know, I can't. It's that disrespect, like, damn, fuck this nigga. But then in your head, you're like, I can't do nothing about it, though. Type of disrespect.
But wait, there's more.
I grew up loving these motherfuckers. I grew up.
You just call us motherfuckers.
I grew up eating with them.
We don't care. No. You don't grow up around monkeys and then you can start calling them monkeys. That's such a bad analogy. You don't grow up around wolves and then you start saying you're a wolf. No, you just got the wolf mindset, the mentality of a wolf, and you jack in the swag. You jack in the swag, bro. That's what he's doing.
Grew up loving with them. You know, I got family, and it's not even about family. Even if I wasn't related to nobody out black, I mean, it's what the I was surrounded by, you know.
Now, Mexican OT said, hey, the reason why I use the N-word, it's not because I'm being disrespectful. I grew up with these dudes. Like, you know, I admire these dudes.
Motherfuckers.
I mean, you know,
that's what he
I
called
went
us.
to war with these
He
dudes.
called us
like,
motherfuckers.
I'm from the same places that they're from, too. Now, it's interesting because, again, he does play the Mexican card, you know, the Mexican flag and all of that. But you can look at him and tell that, hey, there is some level of black influence in what he does. And the internet is divided.
He's rapping.
On if he should be able to say
that's black as fuck.
If you are not black, you cannot use the N-word.
Shawty, you are not. You don't even look black too. I'm not disclosing your blackness, but like these girls and the wigs and all that stuff, like we can't even tell if you black. If Shawty said nigga to me, I'll be like, hold up, Shawty, hold up, shake that ass. And if the ass shaking is not nigga vibes, it's chai. She's cooked.
For Latina, I am a black woman, and if I had a cousin that looked like Mexican OT Genesis, which I have, if any of them said the N-word, I'm slapping the shit.
Shawty, you Mexican. Cousin comes from your mother's sister. That means your mother's mother or father is probably Mexican. You're mixed. Alright. You get half. You get nig. You can't finish it though. But like I wouldn't be mad if you say it, but you get in my life you get Nick. You know what I'm saying?
On site.
Yeah.
No ifs, ands, or buts. I'm not even thinking twice about it. And you know why? Because that word was reclaimed by black people. Someone is telling you that something is offensive, and you were like, oh, well, what are these N-words gonna do about it? That's crazy disrespectful. I'm not mad at Cleopatra for asking the question because I feel like Cleopatra is the only one in that room that had enough cojones to ask. Now, Angela Yee, this is her show. This is your show. And on top of it being your show, it's not like you're a nobody. It's not like you're not connected. So you could have easily like checked him and been like, oh, you need to
I'll check him. I'll check him.
That was with him.
Like,
I find it to be
hold up, bro. What do you mean, bro? Hold up. You Mexican, dog. Like, chill out. You're not part of the gang, fam. Straight up. Straight up.
Equally disturbing that none of them said anything. Nobody said anything to this guy, like, at all. Nah.
So
Puss-eyed
there's an
niggas.
Afro-Latina lady
Pussy-eyed
who's like,
niggas.
hell to the no. Like, listen, this dude don't have any reason to be out here using the N-word, okay?
Yeah.
Like, not at all. Then you have people like Azalea Banks. She says this on a tweet. No, everyone in the world can say and do what they want, and black people really have no reason to be upset about it as offensive while we run around calling each other such an ugly word because we can't expand our vocabulary.
Get off the field. Get off the field. Nobody asked you, why you turning this back on us? She's an op. She's an op. You just an op, fam. Like, you player hating, bro. She's that player on the team who, like, I don't know, man. I've never played against a jealous player. Or she's like that nigga on the team who talks shit behind your back, bro. But he's on the same team.
People to let it go, we have to do so first. African people do not use that word.
Every day, the word comes out of my mouth. Every day. Every day I spend my time sipping every day.
Stop the cap.
Then you got people on the same side as Mexican OT.
Bro, like, man, I'm tired of these motherfuckers that's not from Texas, steady speaking on Texas business, my like, everybody say down here. Everybody. Especially all Hispanics, don't matter if you goddamn Puerto Rican, Dominican, Mexican, El Salvador, my
even Indians.
Blacks, man, you around, see us blacks, man, we raised around Mexicans. You know what I'm saying? And every neighborhood, goddamn me, it's a couple Mexicans, goddamn, or Hispanics, motherfuckers, this on our block. And so we growing up with these motherfuckers, childhood, since little boys, since little girls. You know what I'm saying? And we so locked in, y'all from up north wouldn't understand it because it ain't. I ain't gonna say it ain't no Hispanics, but it's racially divided down here. We like this. We locked in, my. Since middle school, high school, we getting invited to quinceañeras and tamale trucks and shit.
Bro, if a white person grew up in the same hood and said nigga, you're not gonna let him say it. You're not gonna let him say the N-word. Okay, guys, I have to make sure I stop saying that word because I'm trying to get this bank. So, the N-word, what if a white dude said it, but he grew up in the hood too? You won't give him the same. What if a brown dude? Let me not say Indian. Brown. Indian. It's Indian an offensive word, but like it's like India, Indian. Let's say an Indian dude said it. You won't take it if you grew up in the hood. Pause. Let's go.
Come right through on the little bike with the little.
This is a guy from Texas saying, "Listen, man, we don't even need y'all in our business all like that. Like,
okay.
We grew up with them. You know, they grow up with us. You know, we like family. So why can't they say it? I mean, they've accepted us, so it should be okay." Now, there was a Hispanic guy who brought up some very interesting points.
What I want to speak on is that when it comes to referring to your friends as a Hispanic, you really don't have to use that word. I mean, we have so many other words.
You don't have to.
Refer to
my brother.
We refer to people as my boy. What's
cracking? My boy.
We refer to people as fool. What's up, fool?
Fool. Y'all got so many words to choose from. Vato, essay. Why don't y'all use your essay? Why don't y'all use the essays? Since y'all like them so much. Like what? Let me not say since y'all like them so much. But shout out to the Mexican people, bro. I really enjoy. I've never had Mexican food. Have I? I don't know if you guys invented the wraps. Not the... Let me just keep quiet. I'm talking to you, Mexican OT. Keep my... Hey, man, this was... Keep my mother ducking. Keep my mother ducking name out your mouth.
other cultures use pops. I've only really had my Spanish.
What's
homies
good,
call me
pops?
But yeah, we just have so many other phrases that
Hombre.
we use besides that word to refer to our friends.
But a guy said something that was interesting. He says, listen, I mean, like, I'm not here to really comment on if it's right or wrong for him to say whatever he's going to say. That's up to him. But as far as referring to Mexicans or anybody else, there are many terms that we could use to basically distinguish ourselves. We have many different ways to show.
What do
we are
Indian
friends.
people say?
Like, we don't need to use that word because
Nah, not even. What do Indian people say? Like, I know Mexicans say hombre, vato, and then black people like my G, my N word, and then I think white people like dude, they like bro, they like man, and then I don't know about Italians. Yeah, what do the Indians say? What do they say? Black people in South Africa say "mfe" too, you know. But I kind of forgot what else. What else do we say? No, I forgot, bro. Let's just continue. But
in
tell
our
me what
slang,
Indians
we have
say
many
if you're
different
Indian.
ways to call each other a name. So that's the problem that he has with it. But the person who went and said the most was Sauce Walker.
Ooh, hey man, say man, I be trying my best to stay out of subjects like this and rant like I used to, but this one really be bothering me. Mexicans, Hispanic people, and the word, and people using the word, they're of Latin descent, specifically.
Okay.
Mother said, I sound dumb as hell for saying, to say that a Mexican or Hispanic person can't use the word in fellowship is like saying Mexicans telling us we can't eat a taco. We can't eat tacos. The comment said, how can you compare a derogatory racial word to a food? How do you racially disrespect a white person? What do you call them? What is it? Food, dumbass. What do people call Mexicans when they be disrespecting them? Tacos, burritos, wet food, disrespectful. Racism is racism no matter how you put it. And if we want to talk about it, are the most disrespectful racist on earth. We hate ourselves more than we hate anybody.
Yeah. Whoa, he is spitting.
Steal from, don't support, don't help others.
Yeah.
See, 10 in the middle of the
Nigga,
street,
N-words. Wow, N-words, bro. We are the most. I don't know. We are just doing our own thing, but like, yo, I don't even know.
But you have the audacity to say that Hispanic people shouldn't say the word.
Boy, you don't sit your stupid ass down. Who the f you think you is?
But wait, it gets worse.
Second of all, the word
gets worse.
Already been converted into a word of love, a word of companionship.
I'm so confused.
Fellowship. It's not been a derogatory racist word in so long. Yes, coming out of a certain white person's mouth.
Yeah.
In a certain way, yes, man. Feel more disrespected than for a white person calling you a boy. So at the end of the some real
oh boy.
For the internet, and I hate this, bro.
That's crazy.
That's the part that hurt my soul the most.
Like, slavery is such a weird period of time, bro. Imagine being like you're 45, bro, and this dude younger than you saying, "Come here, boy." Wow. I'm so grateful I'm born in this time.
How respect the Asian person? What they call them? Fried rice, egg. Comparing it to food. You the dumbass, idiot. I love Hispanic, anime, Japanese, Chinese. I love people need to love people.
Y'all call Asian people fried rice. Wow. You gotta think of some better ones.
Yes, we have been done wrong, but a lot of people have been done wrong as well. Yes, we have not got our reparations and our blessings back from what we have been through in this world. But when you talk about Hispanic people, I feel a certain type of way.
My bad, Joe. So when they gonna call niggas, if they'll call us like chicken or watermelon. Okay.
Because why? Hispanic people built America just like we built America. America was built on the blood of Hispanics just like it was built on the blood of the black man and the Indian man. So at the end of the day, all that is bullshit. And it's y'all for that dumbass systematical racism that make us hate each other. I understand that dumb they're going to California how they feel and all that, and that's dumb in the bitch too. Because right now everybody should be supporting Hispanics that have came over to America and helped build this country and ain't did nothing.
How did we get this far?
Now, Sauce Walker is saying, listen, we do this to ourselves.
Yeah, break it down.
You know, we're the ones out here. You know, they built this country along with us and all of that. Like, this is the case that he's trying to make for himself. Again, selling out, right? But check out what the Afro Latina sister says.
We wouldn't go up to his people and his family and be like, oh, son mojados, which means
what?
So why you
okay, I don't even understand
words so comfortably, and then you know you're wrong because you're like, oh well, what are they gonna do about it?
You can't say the N-word, Shawty. You sound Mexican as well.
You can't go to their community and use a term like wet B, okay? You can't say that.
Wet B.
Now, while you're letting them say the N-word, you know better than to go over there and call them that, right? And even though the N-word can be used as a term of endearment from people in our community, you can never use the term wet B as a term of endearment because that will cost you maybe your life over there. And that's the point that she's trying to make. Like, we're accepting disparity from other groups. They would never let you get away with that. And that's the whole problem with black people. We like to allow people to do stuff to
disrespect us.
But if we were to call them the same thing that is negative, they'd have a problem with it.
Like,
and that's why
recently on Instagram, I saw this white guy. There's like two characters on Instagram. This white guy who posts videos of like a selfie, like let's say he's waking up in the morning, he says something inspirational. For example, he'll be on some keep your head down, hustle hard, my N-word, because the world blah blah blah. He would just say some inspirational thing and say my N-word, but it just sounds so clean when he says it that you don't get offended by it. It's not with the hard R even. And people in the comments are supporting him, black people. But then, on the other hand, there's this one guy who says the N-word, but he's a black person, but it sounds like it does sound like a white person saying it. But people now are hating on him, even though he's a black person. Everything is so reversed right now. Like, we're going in reverse.
The Black and Brown Coalition is whatever it's supposed to be called. It's at a rocks right now, or it doesn't exist right now, because we allow this particular group to do whatever they feel like doing, and we don't put no parameters on them, but they put all the parameters on us. Even when you go to jail, when the blacks or Hispanics in jail, blacks don't like snitching, right? But the Hispanics can snitch on blacks. They can't snitch on each other, but they can snitch on blacks. So we're already not playing.
Why are we getting snitched on? The division is so crazy, man. The division is killing us, bro. We're just human beings, dog. I find a lot of Mexican girls beautiful. I find a lot of white women beautiful. I find a lot of Asian women beautiful. They all have beautiful women. Let's just love the women. Stop fighting. Fine, bro. You can say the N-word. And, like, even the white people, you can all say it, bro. Like, this might be controversial and everything, but slavery was a horrible thing. Very horrible thing. And I wish it never happens again. They messed us up. But that's in the past, bro. That's in the past. Right now, I'm here making YouTube videos. I'm not a slave. So that word doesn't really mean anything to me. But if your intention for saying it is malice, like I can tell you're doing it intentionally malicious, I'm not gonna rock with that. All my white friends, not all my white friends, but if I were to have a white friend who I really rock with, like we really rocking it, he's my boy, he gets the nigga pass, the N-word pass. Gotta stop saying the word. Trying to get the bag.
Playing fair. So how often can you compete with a group that's not
it's
playing
just
fair
practice.
with you, but you're allowing them to come into your culture, into your community, you know, and basically steal some of your style to do whatever they want to do, and you're down bad. At this point, like, blacks gotta kind of really wake up. Like, at what point do you wake up and to say, listen, hey, we can be friends, we can be family, but you using the N-word, that's offensive. Like, we gotta stop the cap on that. Okay, using the N-word, it don't make no sense.
I'm not offended though. I don't feel nothing. I feel like I have to. Like, people make you feel like you have to feel something, but I feel nothing. Make sure you guys subscribe. If you're not addicted, get evicted, get out.